Hi, everybody. I'm Yolanda Marie. I'm going to talk to you today about a message from the Arcturians and my guides about a new collective push forward that is happening right now with the consciousness of humanity. Okay? You might be feeling certain urgencies, and we're going to go through that right now. So this is all about what you may be experiencing as a result of this push. First of all, we are being urged to radiate out our power more intentionally right now. We are going to feel, and you may already be feeling, that you want to put more attention on radiating love from within your field, within situations that you're encountering. We are being urged to put this into intentional practice as often as possible. And again, this is a collective movement of all human consciousness right now, to consciously exact our power of creation within all situations, regardless of the players and the actors involved. Number two, there is also more urgency to practice consciously holding your frequency. Now, this is directly related. Remember, about a month ago, they had a message, practice holding higher frequencies. In other words, just get used to the feeling of higher frequencies. Well, we have been doing that. And so now we are being urged to practice consciously holding this frequency and not forcing it though, okay? But just practice holding it through attention to our bodily sensations, our emotions, and regardless of situations, once again, because we are going to be experiencing more immediate consequences, even more than before, when we are misaligned. And the consequences are going to present themselves physically. Okay? So just expect that, but please do not be afraid that this is going to be more than you can handle, because now you are at a level where you will immediately be able to tell what this is and counteract it by getting back into a state of allowance and understanding and awareness and allowing it to balance itself. So we're going to be experiencing also more rapid manifestations which result from continued lowered frequencies. So this is referring to those moments where we know we are at lowered frequencies. We can feel the difference, but we allow ourselves to stay there longer than we really need to. Now, all of this is not to say that when emotions come up in instances where we need to purge things, and the emotion comes up and we need to actually look at the emotion for what it is, and allow ourselves to feel it long enough so that we may release it, that still needs to happen. However, we do not need to linger at those lower frequencies longer than necessary out of just a familiar feeling, like we talked about before. So again, this is a human collective consciousness next level step to further empower and take collective aim at correcting and clearing out the energies that are out of balance. Now remember, they're saying this is collective here. Because what is happening is we are beginning to put preferred structures into place. Now, not all human consciousnesses who are involved are necessarily awakened here on the planet. But nevertheless, they are still participating. They're merely playing out their role here, okay? Playing out their role in this process as was planned by them, their team, their higher selves, their higher perspectives. But they are still, even in that state, contributing to this overall conscious desire and push forward to get into a state where we are able to place the structures in place physically and replace the old structures that we no longer desire. These structures are merely functions of ourselves. They will be indistinguishable from us. And what the Arcturians mean by this, the Arcturians are saying that the desired corrective structures, which are institutions, money or trade systems, educational systems, etc., these are all mirrors of us. They're going to be mirrors of ourselves, who we are, and therefore Only as we further understand and then embrace the nature of our powerful selves will we then be able to see the reflection of that in these structures. That's when they're going to present themselves to us where we can perceive them, physically perceive them within our realm, within our reach. So as a result of this, we are being pushed toward the full understanding of our sovereign, divine creator power. Understand that you hold within you the power of symbolism, magic, and mastery, and understand the nature of symbolism. We are really being pushed toward this right now because this engages the power both to create what we require, okay, but also to release what we no longer require at any given moment. Humans have largely forgotten the true understanding of symbolism and ritual. The true source of power is within the energetic field of any being. But because of locked-in beliefs or mental imprinting that are still being filtered out and released, we believe that the power of a ritual cannot generate from within us. This belief will cause the act of conscious creation and intentional release of structures and energies to be more difficult for us to execute. So basically, this makes our job harder, having these residual beliefs, but they are being released. Here are the Arcturians. Symbolism is important. Symbolism garners energetic support from the collective. In other words, the beings that have gone before or that are with you now who also participate in the symbolic event, in symbolic nature or tradition or steps, if you will. Processes in order to execute the releasing or the clearing or whatever it is. It has more energetic support in this way. And so symbolism in that way can be beneficial. Humans can use symbolism and ritual at any point to create from energy or to release and transmute energy. Many may think they understand this, but they really do not believe that they are capable of this. And also there is still a collective deep mistrust because of the widely distorted definitions and misuse of this power. Okay, so we have a collective fear of this to release right now so that we can come together collectively and energetically create these things. Intentional misuse of this will cause great imbalance in civilizations and thus cause great harm. The intention must always be directed through the heart. And so you see there is a reason that there is a deep mistrust because these things have been misused before. We must stay in the heart is what they're saying there. We must understand this is a natural human trait and a divine right. It is the natural way of being connected to source and each other. The Arcturians had more to say about using your power and the process of releasing. So I'm going to upload, hopefully very, very soon, that short channeled message that they gave me about that. I hope that these things make sense, and I hope that you understand as these things come up why they are coming up and what this sense of urgency is. The fact that we are led divinely and collectively toward this urgency to understand our power and connect heart to heart with each other, utilizing this power so that we can begin to see these structures come into place. The structures are, and these are the Arcturians speaking right now, these structures will present energetically long before and are presenting currently energetically before they will present themselves physically in your realm where you can perceive them. And so the power is within you to make this come to fruition, but you must first understand what this power is inside yourself, what this feels like, and understand how to use this power and practice using this power. The more that you practice using this power and put these things into motion, you will see this new realm come to fruition. End transmission. Thank you for listening, my friends. Love you so much. Namaste.